The thing that's most impressive about the Patriots, in America, restaurants primarily are failing businesses. They are. As many restaurants as you see, the number is staggering. It's 60 to 70% of restaurants fail, and most fail within their first year and a half of being open. The thing about restaurants, though, is once you learn how to make money, once you've paid for all your food, pay all your employees, paid yourself, and you still, even let's just say, have $1 after, you made it. You have found a way to consistently make money and have a profitable restaurant. And then you can just kind of copy and paste that exact same formula. But in order to do that, you got to hire the right people. Yeah, you got to be the owner of the restaurant. When you first get into it, you got some money and, you build the restaurant, you get the location that you want, you hire a couple cooks, and you're like, you're right, I got this. But early on, you yourself have to work in the kitchen. You yourself have to go take orders. You yourself have to be involved in some form of the day-to-day activities. Then, as you start making some money, you can hire some people. You hire a chef, you hire a good manager, you hire people to take charge and people to be in charge of the store. And you got it. Most NFL teams, like restaurants, are failing. We don't always look at it like that because we're fans and we have optimism, we have hope. But the majority of teams in the league are failing. I'm a Bronco fan. And if you saw the Monday night game, it wasn't pretty. And post Peyton Manning, there's been a lot of failing going on in Denver. But the reason why they fail is because they don't have the right people in place. It's a coach quarterback league. Why is that? Because if you get the right coach, you get the right quarterback, that is hiring the right people. And as an NFL team and as an owner, you can basically just write a check and you got it to go. Robert Kraft has written the best checks the past 19 years of the NFL. He can basically just sit back. He's got the right GM, Bill Belichick, the right head coach, Bill Belichick, and the right quarterback, Tom Brady. Excuse me. It is, and if you've seen any business, it is so unbelievably imperative that you have the right people because you yourself cannot do it all. You can put on a bunch of hats at the beginning and say, oh, well, I make it work, or, oh, well, we survived. We made it through this quarter. There's a saying, wearer of many hats, or jack of all trades, master of none. And there's a lot of NFL teams, they get a good player here or there, and that good player, if you have a really good left tackle, maybe he overshadows the fact your offensive line as a whole is not that great. If you get a really good corner, then he kind of overshadows the fact your secondary is maybe not that great. But he can't wear all those hats. He's not the right person. You need more of the right people in charge. And not only did Robert Kraft get Bill Belichick and Tom Brady to be the right people in charge, from there, they start adding in different pieces. And if you look over the year, the Nate Soldiers, the Matt Lights, as far as offensive linemen, Gronkowski, bringing in Randy Moss, Julian Edelman, Wes Welker. There's been on defense, Vince Wilfork, Richard Seymour, Stephon Gilmore, Teddy Bruschi, Adante Hightower. They just keep hiring the right people, keep putting in the right places. I mean, you can only say, oh, they're cheaters. Oh, it's just unfair. Oh, I just don't like Tom Brady. Oh, they're just... There is no more excuses when you go on a 19-year unprecedented run like they have. It's a successful business. It's a successful restaurant. The right manager's in place at that store. The right executive chef is in place at that store. Even the employees who at most places, what would be considered your bottom line employees, most people think, oh, well, they don't really care or they're not really involved. Not if you have a good manager, not if you have someone who is making them a part of the team and doing a successful job at it. Right people, right places, right part. New England is a 19-year successful restaurant, which once you have that in the restaurant business, you would then start a chain of restaurants. In the NFL, the way free agency works, You pretty much get a new team, a new restaurant each couple of years, and the chain keeps moving because they know how to hire and put the right people in place.